first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He juked it. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tannehill now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
All right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason predictions here. This is now our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us up in each conference. Let's start with your thoughts on the AFC.
All right, let's start in the East. I like the Bills. In the South, I like Indianapolis, despite their loss on opening.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tannehill. Forced out to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And that will be incomplete. So we have reached halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
14, Giants 7.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Being chased. Out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
It brings up third down.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. And Tate's got it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. This a quick pass to Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Brings up
second and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
I have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Tannehill's pass.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And
look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. On first down, it's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
That's the end of the third.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Here now is 2nd and 10. Again from the 41. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. He's got Smith here. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He can run for it, and he will. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He was taken down.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's another 10.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
That keeps the score
tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Titans.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Derrick Henry.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Forced out to his left. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 6 yards away. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case...
And a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Onside kick is recovered by the Titans.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, he's able to pick up the first down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra.